I'll start right away and show you something with salmon.
I wanted to do something which was very different, not run-of-the-mill things. So then I said I'll do something which is very different, something which nobody in our family should have done, nobody in our neighborhood should have done, none of my relatives should be into that. And also I felt that I had to do something which was creative. So I was left with the very few choices. So it was either being an architect or doing this. Then I chose to be an architect of food. Cooking is all the same, whether you work in a hotel, a restaurant, home or wherever. It's who you're cooking for, and because once you have done professional training in cooking, then it's all the same, then it's not difficult. The only difference is when you cook in a hotel or a restaurant, you at that time you normally would cook something which is very in some sense difficult, different, and something which is very visually appealing, something which people would pay a lot. While cooking for TV, if your focus, the show that I started with, the focus was to teach people how to cook. So I had to use my training in hotels and restaurants and create things, but very early I understood that I had to create things which were very simple yet different. Here I had to undo all my learnings, yet create things which were meant for people to learn from, and then they should be able to use that knowledge and create themselves, or in some sense copy. And in that I also had to ensure that when they try, they should not fail. My favorite cuisine has to be home style food, and it's not just only Indian, it can be home style food depending on where I am. So if I get a chance to eat, if I'm in Italy and if I'm in south of Italy, if I can eat home style food in someone's house, that becomes my favorite that day. So you cannot live with being a chef and who loves to create. You cannot just be happy with just one thing which is your favorite. That would be so boring that you can have so many favorites. Why would you want to have just one favorite? In terms of favorite chef, I would say that to me, anybody who can please me with their food, which is simple yet different, which would bring smile to my face, and where I would say, oh my God, why did I not think of that? It becomes my favorite chef.
Here I have pre-roasted this, but you can roast this completely from it being raw.